think you should leave.
Fine. Hey, Mayor. Yeah, Dylan and I, we got in another fight. Do you think... Could you meet me at my house? Thanks.
Hey man, yeah, Vera and I had a fight again. She drives me crazy. Can you come over? I need to get my mind off of her. Thanks.
What's up, man?
I think I love her, Keith. But this might end. I can't let it end. I haven't told her that I love her yet.
Well, if you love her so much, why don't you just marry her?
Okay, not the time, dude.
Sorry. Look, man, why do you even love Vera so much? You guys are always fighting, and it always ends the same way. You fight, you run away for a few hours, and then you just go running back to each other.
I don't think that's gonna happen this time, man. It was bad. She broke a plate.
Look, I think what your guys' problem is that you forget why you love each other. Like, what made you fall in love with Vera?
English class, freshman year. I doubt she even remembers it. It was before we started talking. Before she came out of her shell and stopped being so shy. We'd recite a poem for the class, and she got up there and she just blew me away. I fell in love with her words. And then I fell in love with her. And from that day, I knew I couldn't love any girl as much as I loved her.
But why are you together when you're always fighting?
Because I can't imagine life without her. She brings out the best in me. Because when she first started talking to me, I didn't want it to ever stop. And when she laughed, I didn't want to hear another laugh in the whole world, because hers was the one that I loved. And when I have a bad day, she won't leave me alone about it until I tell her what's wrong. And although at the time it's kind of annoying, I know it's because she loves me.
Look, then why are you talking to me when you could be telling her how much you love her, man?
Thanks, Keith. I gotta go. I gotta write all this down.
Yeah. And talk to her. I will.
Hi, Vera. How are you doing? I think this might be the end of us. I mean, I think I love him, but we just can't be together anymore.
You're just being overdramatic. You say that every time you fight.
I wish it could be like the movies, where everything is so perfect and effortless, and it always works out in the end.
But that's why they're the movies. You don't get to see everything. And Vera, you need to remember that movies aren't real life. Life has messes. It isn't scripted. And there's no one shouting directions at you. You need to figure it out on your own.
But what if I can't?
Do you love him?
What?
Do you love him?
Well, yeah, I mean, if I didn't, would we be here right now?
I think you need to remember that this fight doesn't determine your relationship. In life, there are going to be some good times, bad times, and times in between. And when you get to the bad times, like now, you need to remember why you love him.
Well, this is laugh, you know? I heard it from across the quad one day, and he just sounded so happy. I wanted to be the reason for his happiness.
What else?
When he's sad, he doesn't say anything, and that annoys me to no end, but when he finally does let me in, he lets me be the strong one. At his eyes.
His eyes?
They're the nicest shade of brown I've ever seen. I mean, there are a lot of brown eyes in the world, but his are chocolate, and the rest are just mud. I could spend eternity looking into those eyes. But we can't be together.
But why not? You both love each other.
I don't want to end up hurting him in the end.
What do you mean, in the end?
You know, last week, how I went to the doctor about my headaches? There's a tumor. We can't be together because I can't hurt him like that.
I think you need to tell him. Even if you guys are gonna break up, he needs to know. You need to call him.
You're right. Hey, Dylan.
Vera, hi.
I miss you.
I'm on my way to your house. I wrote you a letter that I really want you to read.
Okay, I guess I'll see you soon. I have something I have to tell you too. Dylan, I love you. Dylan? Dylan, are you okay? Dylan!
I love you.
I didn't get to tell you everything before you died, but there's something I'd been keeping from you. Those headaches that I've been getting, turns out they're a lot worse than we thought. I have a tumor. I guess there's a bright side to this whole thing, though. We won't be apart for too long. I found this in what was left of your car. I wanted to wait so I could read it with you. Dear Vera, I love you, and I wish I could say this more. I love you.
I love your eyes because of the way they light up when you laugh. I love you when you laugh because it is when you are at your happiest. I love you when you cry because it is then that you let me hold you. I love you when you smile at my stupid jokes. I love how much you care about others. I love your smile, and I love you. And I'm sorry when we fight. I hate it because it means I have to be away from you. I'm sorry when I make you angry because it means I can't see you smile. And I'm sorry when I don't listen to you because I should love every word that comes from your mouth. I'm sorry when I'm rude, and I'm sorry when I act like I don't care. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Vera, I love you. I love you. I love you.
Until the end.
end.
Dylan.